Who's deck testing?
Who's not deck testing? When do you ever stop deck testing?
What is this?
I don't think you do.
What is this?
Yeah, I don't quite understand the question.
It looks like a horror movie.
Let's talk about depression and loneliness.
I thought the lobby said deck testing. Somebody was deck testing.
This is your shit.
Yeah, it looks like a horror movie.
Whatever.
This is mastered art.
I guess, I don't know.
You she is.
I'll go. No,
You talking to us? I'm confused. What's happening?
I'm talking to my wife right now. She showed me a video. She's asking me about it, and I have no idea what it is.
Let's see.
You ain't gotta tell these traitors.
Are you gonna randomize?
Yeah, I can randomize it.
Let's see.
How many times are we gonna do it?
Isabel? Ready
Oh, one time. There we go.
Is anyone not ready?
I'm good. Go ahead.
That was fast. All right. Good luck. Have fun.
You see who posted that?
Tyler, which is a damn lie.
I'll play an island and I'll cast a candlestick and pass.
Cavern of Souls. I choose Eldrazi. Go ahead.
All right, draw for turn. Go under 3 hours. Pass.
You're both playing Ulalek?
Yeah.
I see.
I will play a forest return, and I will.
Oh, that is blurry.
Any way you can fix that camera?
I don't know why it's doing that.
You might have to refresh the web browser and then just come back into the lobby. Like I was going through cataracts.
Is that better?
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
All right. So forest return. Tap that for a hardened scales, and then I will pass turn.
And then tap, keep, draw, play, and tap 1 for a Soul Ring. And I'll tap Soul Ring and blue, floating and colorless, and I'll play a Jace Bryn's Prodigy. And then with my colorless floating, I'm going to cycle this Troll of Khazad-dûm to find a swamp and put that into my hand. And I'll pass turn after that.
Urza's Tower, and I will be 2 for Lightning Greaves. And that's it. Go ahead.
Okay, draw for turn. Let's go Command Tower and tap for 2 or a Talisman of Curiosity, and I'll pass.
I will untap for turn, draw for turn. Oh, let me turn my light on. Okay. Let's see. I'll play a Plains for turn. I'll tap 2 for Distinguished Conjurer, and I will pass turn.
Yeah, Watery Grave in my hand. Keep, draw. Chalk in the Watery Grave. Lose 2. Okay. I guess I'll tap Jace first to draw a card, then discard a card. Discard a Grey Merchant of Asphodel. I'll pay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, floating or colorless. I'll pay my commander. And then my colorless floating plus 1 more mana. Blue, I'll cast Start the TARDIS. It's Surveil 2, then draw a card. So I'll Surveil 2. Nice. I'll put this on top and this into the graveyard, the Sig River Cutthroat. And then since I surveilled, my commander will get +1/+1 counter. Okay, and then I'm gonna move to end step, and Mirko will trigger, and I'll return a creature with lesser power than his to the battlefield with a finality counter. So I'll bring back Sig River Cutthroat with a finality counter, meaning if it dies, it gets exiled. Do that.
I'm going to pass.
Yeah. Keep draw for turn. We play lands. I'm gonna multi-kick Everflowing Chalice for 2, and I'm gonna pass for turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. I'll play a Force for turn. I will tap 2 for Isline Gyrid. As it enters, I gain 1 life for Distinguished Conjurer. And then I will pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Play Verdant Catacombs as my land for turn. And I guess I'll tap 2 and equip the Candlestick onto Mirko. So he's going to get +1/+1 and have whenever it attacks, surveil 2. Okay, and I will send Mirko at Overlord, and I'll just leave Sig back. So 3 power commander at you in the air, Overlord.
2, 3, and then that's 3 commander.
And then on attack, actually, sorry, it's going to grow 1 because on attack I'll surveil 1, so that's going to give him +1. So it's my mistake going to be 4. And then
Right.
I'll surveil 2. I will just keep both of those on top. So 4 damage to you, and then I'll activate Jace to draw a card. And I'll discard this Calidus Assassin. And I'll pay 2. Cast a Ripples of Undeath. And then I'm going to move to end step. Mirko triggers. I will not return anything, but Sig will trigger 2, and I'll draw a card since I'm lost 3 of my life this turn. Pass.
Haunted Fingraph. And pass.
Okay, so let's add up the draw for turn. Let's play land for turn. And then 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap for 3. Play Herald's Horn, naming Eldrazi. Tap for 4. Cast my commander. And pass.
He costs 5. Herald's Horn doesn't reduce it because it's not any generic mana.
Creature spells you cost 1 less to cast. Oh yeah, you're right. So it costs 5, so I can't cast my commander.
Costs an generic. Do you want to play that instead, though, of the Horn?
What's that? No.
Would you rather reorder? I mean, I wouldn't mind since you didn't know.
No, I don't care, man.
Okay.
Alright. I will play. I'll play a forest for a turn. I will. I'll tap 3 for Druidic Ritual and mill 3 cards. Oh, that's gonna be sad. And then return a creature to my hand. There is no creatures in there. Alright. That went to waste. And I will pass turn.
On your end step, I will sack this for the commons. Actually, yeah, sure. Who's alive? Go to swing. And then I'll pay 2 on your end step to cast a Curate. Surveil 2, then draw a card. Surveil 2. I'll just... At least it's going to get milled. That's fine. I'll leave them both on top, then draw this card. And then my commander will get +1. Okay. Untap. Upkeep, trigger, Ripple of Undeath. I will... Oh, no, that's not upkeep. It's pre-combat main, so I have to draw. So I'll draw. And then this triggers, so I will mill 3, and then I can pay 1 and 3 life. If I do, I get to return 1 to my hand. It's a Night Veil Sprite. I have Dusk Mantle and Doom Whisperer. Wow. Some gas. I will pay 1 and 3 life. And I'll bring back the Doom Whisperer to my hand. And I'll have 1 floating. I'll just use the 1 floating plus 2 more and cast the Ever-Flowing Well. When that enters, I will mill 2, then draw 2. And it flips into a land on my upkeep if I have 8 or more permanents in my graveyard. I'll mill Demir Aqueduct and Ghostly Pilferer. And then I'll draw 2. I'll play an island as land for turn. Go to combat. And I'm going to send Mirko over at you again, Overlord. For on attack, it'll surveil 2, so it's going to get a +1 counter, and then it's going to be a total of 6.
4, 5, 6. That's 6 commander.
Put a Mole Drifter in the graveyard, move that one on top.
I start popping off, man, and I'm only targeting you. You know why?
I do know why, but
Yeah,
you know why I'm targeting you. I do know what that
I'm
commander
just saying.
does.
Well, it hasn't done anything so far, but I'm
Well,
just
I
saying.
know, but it
I'm
takes...
only coming after you. You know why?
You got it, man. I wouldn't blame you. On end step, Mirko will Sigil trigger, I'll draw a card, and then Mirko will trigger, and I will bring back... What do I want? Let's take the... I have Dusk Mantle, the finality counter. That's turn.
Path of Ancestry. Yeah, I'm still just waiting for mana. Go ahead.
That will keep draw. Let's go. And oh, you know what? Take that back. So top card for Herald's Horn, which is Eldrazi, goes to hand. Then I draw.
Can you reveal it next time you draw so we know you're not cheating?
Yeah, it's an Persian behemoth.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't go to hand.
Well, I know, but you put it into your hand and then you put a random card back. You could have cheated. I'm not saying you did, but do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, all right. Well, here you go, man. I have nothing but land.
No,
so
it's fine, dude. I'm just asking you to follow the rules next time.
Yeah, I missed the
like
trick.
that's
Just give me a
unreasonable.
break, man.
I am giving you a
It's
break.
not unreasonable.
I'm saying like just next time try to.
All right. Well, I mean, you're running away with this game, so I'm gonna just scoot. So see you later.
All right, fuck off. What a loser. Was that unreasonable for me to say that? I mean, honestly.
No, I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying. Does that mean it's my turn, or should I?
I said like no big deal. Like just next time, can you show us so we know? Anyway, Trevor, sorry.
Okay, your turn. Drop a turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sick of people.
3 green, 1 white. Alright, I'll tap 2 green and then 3 for 5 total, casting Thicket Elemental I am not kicking it. I do not have enough mana, but as it enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life. Let's see.
That's sweet. I remember that card. That's old.
It's a good card, but I don't have the mana to kick it.
Yeah,
But
no,
now I control a creature with
Cool
4 or
card.
more. This taps for 2. All right, and then will probably be my turn. Pass turn.
End step. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Untap. Upkeep, this thing will trigger, and I do have 8 permanents, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this will flip. It turns into a blue land that if I use it to cast a permanent, I get to turn another permanent I control into a copy of the permanent I cast until end of turn. It's kind of weird, like
All
it
right.
doesn't come up that often, but it can do some fun stuff occasionally. So that was upkeep, draw for turn. And then this triggers, I'll mill 3. It's going to be Swan Song, Clearwater Pathway, and an offer you can't refuse. I will pay a blue and 3 life and return the offer you can't refuse to my hand. Play a command tower as land for turn. I'll pay 2 and move this candlestick over to the Eye of Duskmantle. And then I'm gonna go to combat. I'll send Mirko at you, Ghalta, and I'll send Eye of Duskmantle over at you, Guns. On attack, I'll surveil 2 from Mirko.
What is Mirko?
I'll answer that in 1 second. He gets bigger after I surveil. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
going to
you're
end up
good.
being 5. So 6 Mirko. This one is 4.
Sure.
All right, so 6. Let's see.
Leave this card on top, put Psychic Frog into the graveyard.
I'll block it with Distinguished Conjurer.
It's flying.
That goes good. Oh, it's flying? All right, never mind. I'll
Yeah.
take 6.
Yep. And
My
then you
bad.
took your 4 again. All good. I'll gain 4 from
My
my
6
5.
commander.
Okay. And then any lands out that do any. You've got Path of Ancestry. What is the land? Oh, Haunted Fengraf? Is that what it is?
Fengraf, Urza's Tower, and Cavern of Souls.
Okay. How many cards do you guys have in hand?
I currently have 4.
7.
Okay. I'm gonna pay a blue and a black and cast this Psychic Frog from my graveyard. I have Duskmantle, lets me cast stuff that I've surveilled to the graveyard. Oh, actually, wait. I pay life equal to its mana value, then its mana cost. Oh, okay. So I have to pay 2 life. Cool. Well, I guess I might as well just cast this. I'll cast a copy land. And I'm gonna just have it come in as a copy of Command Tower. It's just an enchantment that is also a land. So it will die to like enchantment sweepers and stuff. Alright, cool. I will move to end step. Sig will trigger, I'll draw a card. And then Mirko will trigger. I'll bring in let's just take the Drifter. So that'll have a finality counter, and I'll draw 2, and then I have to discard to hand size. I'll be done after that.
You have your Maya Coast. We're gonna go blue-green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Forsaken Monument, and pass.
All right, let's see. What are your mana values, Mirko?
Of all my permanents?
Yeah, like your permanents.
Sure. 3, 2, 2, 1, 7, 5, 2, 2, 1, 3.
All right. So, thank you. I will untap for turn. I will draw for turn. I will play Swiftling Woodland. It enters untapped because I control a forest. I will then pay 2 whites, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will cast Wrath of the Skies I'll gain 4 energy counters. I'll sack all 4 energy counters. Anything with mana value less than 4 is destroyed.
I will give
So,
you an
that
offer you
creature
can't
don't make?
refuse.
So what was that
all,
question?
it would be all. He asked if it was creatures only. No, I think it's all non-land
No, it is
permanents.
all permanents. It is artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast an offer you can't refuse on that. So you're gonna get
Is
2
that,
treasures,
counter?
and it would be countered. Yeah,
Okay.
you get 2 treasure tokens though.
That was tapped. That goes back. And I gain 2 treasures. I'll simply use that. 2. Let's see. That resolves, goes to the graveyard. 1. Actually, I'm gonna save those for next turn. Maybe we'll see. I have 3 forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass for turn.
Okay. Tap upkeep. Draw. I will mill 3 from Ripples of Undeath, Grim Hireling, Galfrey Council Chamber, and Hexavus. I'll pull back the Grim Hireling, paying 1 and 3 life. Floating colors. Pay 3 plus the floating colorless. Cast the Grim Hireling. And you've got no blockers, guys?
Nope.
I have a 4/4 and 1/2.
Okay. Psychic Frog. Or Mirko's gonna go over to you, Ghalta, again. And then I will send Psychic Frog, and I have Dust Mantle and Malt Drifter at you guns. Attack will
What's total?
surveil 2. So Mirko's gonna end up being 7. And then at you guns, it's 1, 2, 3, 7.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put both of these into the graveyard with the surveil. It's 2 lands. And then since I hit 2 players, so I'll draw a card from Psychic Frog hitting someone. And then I will make 4 treasures off the Grim Hireling.
All right, what all was coming at me?
West. Oh, it's just a Mirko, 7 in the air. My commander.
All right, I'm gonna attack 2 treasures, and 1, and then I'm going to Eerie Interference. Prevents all damage that would be dealt to me and my creatures this turn.
Cool. You got it. So
I take
I
nothing.
only make 2 treasures then. And all right, second main. I'll play a land from the graveyard using the I have Dusk Mantle. Oh, I gain 4 in this damage. I think I'll pay 2. Cast a Swiftfoot Boots. And I'll pay 1 to put the boots onto Mirko. And I guess I will also cast this Search for Escanta. Alright, I will move to end step. Sig draws me a card. And then I will bring back something power 6 or less. I'll bring in the Hexavus. It's a creature that can remove counters from stuff. And it can also give things flying. I'll pass.
The Cascading Cataracts. What is currently the highest CMC on the board?
This is 7. I think that's the highest.
I have 5.
Well, I know what you have. Calamity of the Titans.
I'm sorry, I was reading Eye of Dusk Mantle.
I was just trying to guess what you had.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Mm, yeah, okay. 3, 4, 6, 8. I'll play Ugin Spirit Dragon. I'll -7 him and destroy all permanents with converted mana cost 7 or less. That's 1 or more colors. Any responses?
Yes, I have one. Are you're first, Ghalta? Doing anything?
I don't have one.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 1 mana and remove a counter from. Or sorry, remove a +1 counter from Hexavus. Oh no. Remove a counter from another creature I control to put a +1 counter on him. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the Finality counter from the Eye of Dusk Mantle to put a +1 counter on Hexavus. And do I care about those? Up to Crack Treasure? No. That's fine. That's all I'm gonna do. I guess I'll draw with Jace too. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll draw, discard, fill the land, and then Jace will flip into a Planeswalker because I have more than 5 cards in my graveyard.
So are you doing that?
It's gonna die anyway.
So will that resolve before Ugin's trigger resolves?
No, it's gonna flip, but Ugin's still gonna kill it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it'll flip back, so I shouldn't have even wasted time. I forgot it was all permanents. All colored permanents, right?
Anything that's 1 color or more, yeah.
Ouch. So these 2 are gonna get exiled because they had finality counters.
And I played a colorless spell, slowing a gain to life.
Oh, this gets me copy land too. Dang. Pretty good.
What is it that's got all those counters on it?
Hexavus. It's got 7+1 counters, and it has a finality counter. So I brought it in with Mirko.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Good play.
All right, I'll untap. Draw for turn. It's not the worst card, but not the best. One, two, three, four, five. I'll tap 3 green for Sunbridge Sage. I can tap it at 3 mana of color. I need 1 color. Only cast creature spells. I will then pass turn.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just trying to check if the copy land would have been removed because it becomes a copy of a land which are colorless, but I'm not sure if it's still blue because it's this thing.
Does it become that copy? Like, what did it copy?
It says it enters as a copy of any land on the battlefield except it's an enchantment in addition to its other types. So I think it would be colorless, but I'm just trying to check on Gatherer if it says. It's not going to token. Unless you know. Oh, here, wait. It doesn't copy whether the permanent is tapped or untapped, whether it has any counters on it. Color.
I think it would still be removed because lands don't have a color type, right?
Well, exactly. That's why it wouldn't be removed. Because if it was colorless, then it would survive.
But it remains an enchantment.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's removed, but I have to figure this out later. All right. You're done, right? Okay, you said yes. Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will pay 2 and cast a. What should I give him 2? Forsaken Monument only buffs colorless creatures, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll play a Dousing Dagger. When this enters, I have to give an opponent 2/0/2 green plant tokens with Defender. I'm going to give them to you, Ulalek. So you're going to make 2/0/2 plants with Defender that are green.
Sure.
Enjoy.
That's a 0/2 plant. And there's 2 of them.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to play. 1, 2, 3. Or we got to combat first. So I'll pay 2 and equip the dagger to Hexavus. And then we send him over at you, Ulalek. He is a 9/8 flying.
And how big is it?
9 power.
9. Okay.
Okay. On damage, the Dousing Dagger will get transformed since I damaged player. Turns into Lost Vale, which is a land that taps for 3 mana of any 1 color. Then I'll tap that for 3 black, plus 2 more, 5 total. Replay my commander. And land for turn, I'll play this under City Sewers. So when this enters, I'll surveil 1. And I'll leave that on top. and then Mirko will make 1/+1 counter. To go back. That's too big. Psychic Frog. Seems pretty okay. That's probably still super far. Okay. Yeah, I'll just pay 1 and equip the boots to Mirko. And I'll move to end step, and then Mirko will trigger, and I can bring back something 1 power or less. I'll bring in the Psychic Frog. That'll get a finality counter and pass.
Okay, so we're gonna go 2, 4. Sorry, let's do it the other way. 2, 4, 6. And I'm gonna tap this for red to play Hideous Taskmaster. When I cast a spell for each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures to gain Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1 until end of turn. Hideous Taskmaster also has Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1. So I'm going to take your Hexavus and whatever creature you have there, Beanie Weenie.
Yeah, it's a 0/1.
Okay, cool. Works for me.
I'll respond and I'm just gonna put a +1 counter on Hexavus to remove the finality counter from Psychic Frog.
Sure.
So it's bigger now. You're welcome.
So how big is it now? A 10?
It's an 8/8.
Oh,
It was
sorry.
only bigger because it had the dagger on it, but that got transformed.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing the Hexavus and Beanie Weenie's creature and the Hideous Taskmaster at you, Surf. So there's 3 Annihilate triggers.
Okay.
And actually everything, because they become, hang on. Never mind. So Taskmaster's a 9/4.
Yeah.
So 9/4, and then the Annihilated triggers. And then whatever the other ones are, 8 something. And
okay. I'll sack 2 treasures and an island for Annihilator. And then I've got a 9/4 trample, a 1/1 trample, and an 8/8 trample.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a lot. So it's a total of 10. I'm not going to kill your guy, Ghalta, but hopefully you can pay me back someday. I'll just take it all. So it's 18.
16, 17, 18. Yeah.
All right, I'll go to 16.
Hang on. I think it might be less. It might be 1 less. 9 and your guy's 8.
Yeah,
That's 16,
and 1.
17, and then oh no, you're right. It's 18. My bad.
Okay. All good. Ouch.
And artifacts. What artifacts are right now? Just the Soul Ring?
Swiftfoot Boots and Hexavus is an artifact.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
No, that doesn't help me. All right. I'll just attach my Greaves to this dude and then pass.
All right, and you keep these ones, correct?
No, they
No.
go back to you.
Okay.
That's why I was telling you I didn't kill your creature. I could have blocked it and killed it, but I took a damage just so you can keep it. Are you
All
following
right, well, I
me, Gunner?
greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Untap turn. I'm running low on mana.
Yeah, I noticed.
All right, so in to kind of repay that, I will. Don't have a land,
You
so
don't
I'll
need to
tap.
repay it. Pay it forward.
Oh, let's see. Hold on. What is this thing again? What is the power and toughness of the creature? 7/2. Okay. Sorry.
Well, it's buffed by the monument, so it's a 9/4.
To 9/4. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that just confirmed it.
It's also wearing lightning greaves, so
Yeah, it's got the
that
Greaves, so it's
affects you.
Shroud.
It has
Does
shroud.
that give it hexproof?
Shroud.
Shroud.
Same, like
Oh, so I just can't target it. Period.
Targeted,
Okay.
you can't target. No one can target it,
Okay.
including him.
All right. Let's see. I might just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3, 6, 7 for Ghalta. And I have 1 mana remaining. I will just play an Uncharted Heavens, and I'll have it enter as a plains or yellow. So tap for yellow. That puts me at 2.
Yellow. You mean white, right?
Yes, white. Sorry.
That's okay. Comes in
All
tap.
my planes are like these dinosaur ones, so yellow.
It
Let's
enters
see.
tap though.
Yes. All right, and I will pass turn.
Okay. On your end step. Another creature you control. Oh, it can't remove its own counter. Okay. Never mind. I'll play Command Beacon as land for turn. Nothing good. Okay. I'll use this Myriad Pools and 1 other mana to cast Power Conduit. So when I cast that with the Myriad Pools, I can have another permanent I control become a copy of this till end of turn. So I'm going to have this Command Beacon become a copy of Power Conduit until end of turn. And I will tap the Power Conduit to remove a counter from a permanent I control. I'm going to remove the Finality counter from Hexavus. And I get to put a +1 counter on target creature. So I'll put it on Mirko. How much commander have you taken from Mirko? 6. You prevented the other one, right? And then you've taken 1. But you're at 22. Cards in hand, guns?
5.
You have
6.
2/2 plants. Okay. I can give something flying. Oh, I can give this flying. Okay, cool. I will exile 1, 2, 3 cards from my graveyard to give Psychic Frog flying till end of turn. And then I'll send everything over to you guns.
How much?
So this is 3, this is 8, and then this is currently 1, but I can discard a card to give it +1. So if you're declaring no blocks, then before damage, I might do that. Everything's flying though, so you can't.
Oh, everything's flying. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then what is it? 11,
Well, let me
13?
see. So it's 11. This is 11, so I would have to. I can't kill you. I'm not going to discard anything. So you can just take 12.
But you still made Psychic Frog flying, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take 12.
Okay. And then on damage with Psychic Frog, I will draw a card. That's not terrible. I'm
still
just
sorting out
gonna.
the movies for this.
Still sorting out what?
This is only the third time I played this. I'm still sorting out the mana base in it. So, like, I've got a bunch of cards in my hand I just can't play right now because I don't have the mana.
Yeah, it's a really hard deck to build for. Actually, I played it quite a lot, and I have a deck list if you're interested. I can share it with you. And, oh, I have this. Thing with flashback, right? Or jumpstart. I can cast this from my graveyard by discarding a card. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna cast this Start the TARDIS from my graveyard. I have to discard a card to do so, so I will discard Ravenous Chupacabra. And then I'll Surveil 2 and draw a card. Surveil 2. Put that Conduit Pylons in the graveyard, leave this one on top, and draw it. Mirko gets +1. And this gets exiled. Okay, so he's 4 now. That's good. I'll move to end step. And I can bring back a creature with 3 or less. So I have Dusk Mantle back with the finality count. And pass.
Ball. Ooh. All right. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go 2, 4, 6 for Conduit of Ruin. When I cast Conduit of Ruin, I may search my library for a colorless creature card with converted mana cost 7 or greater, reveal it, shuffle my library, and put that card on top. First creature spell I cast each turn costs 2 less to cast.
Nice.
I don't think I'm going to make it to another turn, but whatever. There we go. I have to reveal it. That's no fun.
Otherwise, you can cheat.
Oh, I'm not going to make it to next turn anyway, so I was going to get Ulalek the Defiler.
Nice. You never know what'll happen. There's still another turn before mine.
Well, I doubt Beanie Weenie is going to kill you, and you're before me. So, this card though, this and the Hideous Taskmaster have won me the last 3 games I played.
Wow. Yeah, they're both really good. That's sweet.
Ulalek, I exiled something with 12. There's
Wow.
somebody else. Yeah, somebody else draws you deck.
Crazy.
Anyway, that's going to be it. Well, no, so I'm going to swing at you, but because all your stuff's flying anyway, right? So,
The Psychic Frog was only flying till end of turn, but I
yeah,
only have 2 blockers, Mirko and I have Dusk Mantle.
that's okay. I'll swing Hideous Taskmaster at you. He's the 9/4.
Mm-hmm. Annihilator 1, right?
Annihilator 1. And I played a colorless spell, so I'm going to gain 2 life. So that's this.
Okay, I'm gonna sack these. I'll just sack a land. And then I'm gonna declare the Eye of Dusk Mantle as a blocker, but I have an effect before damage. So if you're ready, we can move to damage.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so before damage, I will tap the Power Conduit, remove the Finality counter from my Dusk Mantle to put a +1 counter on the Eye of Dusk Mantle. And I'm going to channel Adawara Soaring City to return the Forsaken Monument to your hand.
Ooh.
And then I have nothing else. We can go to damage, but this is a 4/9 lifelink now.
You just take 3 then.
From what?
The Hideous Taskmaster is still coming at you, right?
It's a 7 power, right?
Yeah. Would you block it with?
This is a 4/9. Block with a 4/9. 9 toughness.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 4/1. My bad.
No, 4/9.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, never mind then.
So that should die, and I'll gain 4 from lifelink. Guess he's gone. Okay.
And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're still here? Your camera died.
Oh, shit. Hang on.
Hanging on.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Let's refresh.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you, but don't see your camera yet.
Wait a sec.
There you go.
That's weird. Okay. That damage was dissolved and everything, right?
Yep, I gained 4 from lifelink.
Okay, so second main, I'm going to just go 1, 2, that's 4, 5 to replay the Forsaken Monument. And that's it. I got nothing else.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I will untap return. That counts for whites. I will draw for turn. I'll play a plains, not forest, plains. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10.
Is your shifting
Okay.
woodland on there? Do you have 4 types
You
in
saw
your
what?
graveyard?
Yes, I can. I do have 4 types, but I don't think I'm gonna do that this turn.
Okay.
All right, that's 10. That's 5. This is 6. I will tap 3 for Intist Restoration. I will sack a land. I'll sack my Uncharted Heaven,
Well,
and
hold
because
on.
I control
You can wait. You can sack one of your tapped lands. You should do that.
you saw what?
You can sack one of your tapped lands. You don't have to sack an untapped land.
Oh yeah,
So like you can sacrifice one of the
like
ones
that
you're using.
right back there. I'll
Yeah,
sack one of my 4,
just minor, but you know, every little bit can help.
and then I get to search for 3 lands and put them. Is it basic lands?
Yeah.
Yeah, basic lands. Basic
Nice.
plains, basic forest, and I'll do another. I want to do another forest. Basic forest. We'll shuffle those back into here.
I think those come in tapped, right?
Yes, they do. So it's 2 forests and a plains. And that resolves, goes to the graveyard. Come on. Open back out. No. And then I'll do a cut. So I have 4 and then 3. So that's 7. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll do 3, 4 for ambiguous Dragonborn answers with X11 counters, where X is the greatest power amongst creatures in my graveyard, which is 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 4. So it gets 4/1/1 counter. And that puts me at 3, and I'll tap the 3 for Thousand Moons Infantry. It untaps during y'all's untapped phase.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, let's see. So that's that. Don't have any more mana. So I will go ahead and let's see.
I'm just gonna put my daughter to bed real quick. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and swing Ghalta at Surfer.
I see. I'm gonna cast the dispersal side of this card. It's 5 mana. It says each opponent returns a non-land permanent they control with the highest converted mana cost among permanents they control to their hand, and then discards one.
And discards 1.
Yep.
All right,
You can
I'll discard Piercing Graves.
Okay.
All right, that's what.
We can wait just a sec in case. I mean, I doubt he has any response, but you know, you never know. He's playing blue.
I mean, I'm good. So yeah, I can wait. I'm gonna just go ahead and sort these back out.
I sincerely doubt he has anything because.
I mean, if you want to just continue, it doesn't really
I'm fine with
affect
that.
him.
We can always go back. Well, it does affect him, but I doubt he has a response. So I think go ahead and keep going, and we can always roll back the tape if we have to.
I'll pass turn on that.
So here instead, do anything?
All right, I'm back.
Okay, I cast a Discovery Dispersal for the dispersal side, which is each opponent bounces the permanent with the highest mana value to their hand and then discards one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. I'm not gonna be able to play that, so there you go.
Okay. And then he passed. I will untap. Keep, draw.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna give the Psychic Frog flying again. 1, 2, sure, 3. Exile 3 cards, so that's got flying. Cast this Doom Whisperer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this lets me pay 2 life to surveil 2 as many times as I want, so just let it be known that that is very powerful with my commander. You've got no flyers, you've got just those blockers, you're tapped out. I think it's safe. I'll send Mirko at you, Benny, and I will send all 3 of these at you, Guns.
You got me, bud. I'm out.
Alright, GG. And then Benny, if you're not blocking, which I don't think you can, right? My guy's flying.
Yeah, it's flying, so I can't.
Okay, so before damage, I'm gonna surveil 2 1 time, so I'll pay 2 life. Surveil 2. I'll put this both in the graveyard. Demir Signet and slip out the back. And Mirko will get +1. And
And that makes it a what?
it's 5 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Yeah,
that
I'm
is...
not gonna do it anymore, so that's it. And I'll gain 4 from the Eye of Death level.
Mhm.
Play Nesting Grounds, this many land for turn. This lets me move counters off my permanents onto other permanents. I'm going to cast this Demir Signet from the graveyard because I can do that with Eye of Dusk Mantle. And oh, I draw a card from Psychic Frog hitting. How big are your guys?
Currently a 2/4/4/4/0/1.
Okay.
I think you have this one in the bag.
I think so. I just want to make sure. I'll move to end step and Mirko will bring back something power 4 or less. I'll just bring in Gray Merchant. So when that enters, you'll lose life equal to my devotion to black, and I'll gain that much. My devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you lose 8, I gain 8. This gets finality counter, and I'll pass.
All right, I will untap for turn. I will draw for turn. That is a good card if I actually had lands.
You
You
do have lands. Oh no.
I mean, it's like it allows me to play more lands per turn.
Oh,
I don't have any in my
I
hand.
see.
So let's see. I have a plan, but I'm gonna pass turn. Oh, that untapped.
Shit.
My bad.
What are you up to? Pretty sus. Attack. Upkeep, draw. Let's see.
I'm honestly looking for one card in particular.
I will attack you with everything.
With everything?
Yes, sir.
All right, what is that totaled?
So it can change depending on if I do stuff later. But presently it is 2 plus 6 is 8 plus 1 is 9, 17, 21, 26 right now.
All right, so I will tap 8, and I will play Chant of the Vit Gast. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to by creatures this turn, and gain life equal to damage prevented that way.
Oh shit.
So
That
I will gain.
seems
You said
good.
what? What do I gain?
2 plus 6 is 8, 9, 17, 21, 26.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn. Good play. You go to 49.
There we go.
All right. Well, that was unfortunate.
That's pretty much all I got in my pocket. So we'll see how this next turn goes.
Yep. I'm gonna pay 2. Cast Arcane Signet. And I will just pass. Oh, sorry. End step Mirko triggers. I'll bring back. Let's take Callie and the Kindly Lord. You know how this card works?
Oh, which one?
Callie and the Kindly Lord.
I don't think I do.
I'm going to choose a number. It's going to be 3. So I choose a number from 1 through 10. If you cast a spell that has either a mana value of 3, a power of 3, or a toughness of 3, then I get to draw a card and you lose 2 life.
2 life. All right.
Yep.
Luckily, everything in my hand is like 5 or more.
Well, there you go. I picked poorly.
All right.
Your
So
turn.
would that bring my turn?
Yep.
All right. I will untap for turn. Draw for turn. I will play a Plains for turn. Let me spread these out so you can see. So that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's potential 3. Let's see. So I'm going to start off by playing. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. I'll play Monstrous Vortex.
Nice. That's a sweet card.
I will then cast for 3 and 4. Oh, is that the? That's the sleeve I destroyed earlier. So that I'll cast my commander. So I get
Yep.
to now discover 12. And then, if I'm not mistaken, that is mana value 12 or less.
Hold on. You discover on the mana value, not the power.
Okay, so 7. I'll discover 7, and then anything 7 or less, I can put it either in my hand or on the battlefield.
Correct. You can cast it.
Yeah, without paying its mana cost.
Yep.
So that's first card. I'll put that on the battlefield. It is Sylvaner, Orc, and Anu.
Mm-hmm.
Ward 2, whenever it attacks, I double the number 1 counters on any of my creatures.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That did not go as.
Yeah. It's not exactly
So
doubling,
like
but I know what it does.
yeah. It's like this
Yeah.
one. This is the only one that would affect. Let's see. I have 2 mana left. I think you have this in the bag. I will pass turn.
So actually, that Sovereign Okanek will trigger Talion, so you'll lose 2 life, and I'll draw a card since it has power 3.
Yes, it will.
All right. Cool. Go to my turn. Well, I guess on end step, I'll tap the power conduit, remove the counter from Gary to give my commander a +1 counter. Go to my turn and oh, no question have been tapped. He has vigilance. Whoops. Whatever. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an emergence zone as land for turn. I can sack this to be able to cast spells as though they had flash this turn. So that's a good one to keep in mind. How much commander have you taken from me?
I think it's roughly 12. No, 11.
Okay, so I'd have to get it up to 10. It's at 6 right now. Do you have any flying or reach?
No, I do not. So
Okay.
yeah. Wait, reach. No, I don't have any reach.
Okay, so I'm gonna surveil to 4 times with Doom Whisper to give him 4 more +1 counters. And then I'll be attacking you for 10 commander. But I'll do the surveils, unless you want to just call it, or do you want me to go through the motions?
Nah, I got nothing in my hand.
All right, I have 10
That's
10
it.
commander in the air coming at you. I think that'll knock you out, right?
Yeah, that finishes me.
Cool. All right, good game. Well played.
That was a good one.
Yep. Have a good one.